Have you ever wondered about the life of a Lebanese father growing up and its ups and downs in a war-stuck country? Let's find out together. So if you stuck around any longer, welcome everyone. My name is Michael Cheney and today I'll be talking to you about my family background, heritage and culture. I will also be spending some time talking to you about the culture of my father figure and the significant experiences that shaped the journey of my father figure. So let's begin. My family come from a small village in North Lebanon called Hatchit. My family goes back as the mid-1200s, where Patriarch Daniel Hatchidi helped the Maronite Catholics during conflict with Mamluk, which were Muslim slave soldiers at the time. Zooming through time, we go to 1958, where my grandfather's brother settled in Australia, being the first in the family. My father arrived in 1994, around 40 years after the first, leaving his mother and siblings to venture to Australia. Bringing my mother along in 2000, the same year they got married. A Lebanese marriage is such a sensational experience. The whole village comes to celebrate. My parents married at a very younger age, and cocktails and fancy flowers added to the occasion for the young couple. My father experienced hardship at a very early age, even as early as 4 years, losing his own father figure. Losing his father was the worst feeling ever, especially when he didn't have the chance to say goodbye, due to the circumstances. At 16, to show loyalty back to his home and his father, he signed up for the Lebanese forces. He served 6 years and decided through all the troubles he had faced to live in Australia, a decision I think he's very happy about. Now for my heritage. I come from a Phoenician heritage, which ages back to 1500 BC. Phoenicia is an ancient Semitic civilization that originated in the eastern Mediterranean. The inhabitants of Hatchit were a mixture of many people. The majority were Canaanites, Phoenician and Aramean, who later all became known as the Syriacs. We still continue the tradition from the Phoenicians as being rich exporters of cloth and cattle. I feel very privileged that I come from such a rich background and heritage. I'm able to relate back and use the knowledge of my ancestors to incorporate in my daily life, since the Canaanites and Phoenicians are such rich people in knowledge. This is exactly why I think you should have a look at your family heritage and experience the perplexing culture aspects they experienced.